a great pleasure to introduce to you our first of those two. That's Martin Olesen, who's Cloud Solutions Architect. And I think you'll quite easily see why I may have some bias in this one. Good luck, Martin.
Yeah, thank you, Simon. Yeah, so I'm Martin. I want to present to you a product we produced called Peggy Olson AI, Sublime Data-Driven Creativity. And jumping straight into it, so the product we built is an AI-powered product to enhance the creative process in the earliest stage of video production. And I also put in bracket cheapest, because when you go into production of a video, it's very hard to go back and start over because you already spent a lot of money setting up equipment and doing all that kind of stuff. So we wanted to build a tool that could help in the pre-production phase. And what we ended up building was an innovative way to visualize creativity, and also a tool to help creative developers communicate their ideas with clients and coworkers. So why did we embark on the journey of turning video assets into data objects? So the main reason is that we found that no one on the market was actually trying to solve what we termed the video problem. And this is where the creative developer is having an idea, sketching out a mood board, showing it to the client, and then the client thinks he understands what the end product is going to be. But when they spend all the money developing the video ad, they found that there were no alignment at all, and everyone was unhappy with the product. So with Peggy, we help creative developers find inspiration from previous work, and we also help them develop new ideas in the same platform. And on top of that, we allow clients to go in and collaborate with the creative interactively, building mood boards in the platform. I'll show that in a second. And it also allows them to align on expectations using these board visualizations. And on the right, you can see all the assets that we're breaking the videos into. But without further ado, I want to show a quick demo of Peggy. This is the front page where you can search using keywords, and you can see your boards here. And you can also search by looking at similar other cuts in the database. So what I just clicked on was an eye. And very quickly, we can see all the videos in the database with similar visual output. You can see the mood predicted in the video asset. This is frantic. And also the purpose of the ad. This is it, branding or tactical, based on the text and call to actions in the video. You can play the cut, and you can also play the entire video to see if there are similar cuts in the video you want to use. You can also upload an image, and the Google Vision API search for you by turning that into labels. And you can also choose more like this, which is what we call a style transfer search, where instead of searching with labels, you're searching with style. So it's colors, composition, and all that. And it's very quickly to go down the rabbit hole in that one. So if we pin some of them to the board, so now we play that I'm building a mood board. Then we can open the boards, and then we can start building a mood board or a presentation for the client, much like we would do by hand or using another tool. And very quickly, we can start telling the story for the client, and they can see the reference material and make sure that there are better alignment in the final product. And of course, we end by celebrating with glasses of cocktails. Next slide, Tech Talk. Of course, turning a video asset into objects of data takes a lot of computing power. So we decided to build Peggy on top of the Google Cloud platform. What you're seeing here is a pipe of a video asset being turned into data and then being made available for the front end or the back end to search for that data. Unfortunately, I can't go into all the elements, but essentially we are detecting cuts, taking images of those cuts. We are annotating all these images using Google Vision API. We are using machine learning to detect mood and also using machine learning to detect ad purpose. The one I want to deep dive a little into is the cut detection. Because without cut detection, you really don't have a Peggy Olson AI. So turning a video into cuts is very, very difficult. We searched for other tools on the market that did this. We found Google Video Intelligence API, but we found that that weren't really tuned to video ads because there's a high frequency in cuts, which Google couldn't find. So instead, we decided to train our own neural network by putting thousands and thousands of frames through to the network, and then turning them into small little squares, and then detecting when that square changes significantly, and then determining that is a cut. So going to the results, it's very difficult to have tangible results when you're doing data-driven creativity. But what we instead did here is having some quotes from our creative developers and also clients who have been using Peggy for a while to produce the content. And based on that quote, you can see here that they see a great increase in the efficiency of the creative process, and also a better way of aligning between the advertising agency and the content department. So we're very happy about that. We're also currently going into the future discussing with partnerships with people like Nordic Film Distribution, who are spending quite a lot of resources on developing trailers for movies. And most trailers have like a common way of being built up. So instead of having to go to YouTube and finding movie trailers and stuff like that, they want to ingest all the trailers they developed so far into Peggy, cutting it all up into data, and then they will be able to quickly find the other trailers and cut it up into different elements, and essentially build a new trailer directly in the platform, and then send that to the creative team to do something like that with the new movie they want to launch. That was Peggy Olson AI. Thank you.
And thank you very much, Martin.